might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait, hop up in this race. No, this is not a...
This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in, they appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And this has been a very competitive series thus far. There's no doubt it would have gone 7 games. But this is it. The winner moves on. The loser is done for the year.
It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Paul with it up top. Just underway in an ever-crucial Game 5. Goes to the left side. To Nowitzki. Won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Thunder with the basketball. Paul. Couple of cracks at the line now.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Murray. To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. DeRozan knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Oklahoma City ball. To Nowitzki. Down low, Gallinari. Jakob Poeltl swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And they retain the possession. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Paul picked up by DeJounte Murray. Can't connect from in close. To DeRozan. The drive right to the basket. DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Oklahoma City's got it. Probing the defense. Paul. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
To DeRozan. Aldridge. Gets a look. Can't hit. Paul into the front court. Margins 8. Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To the outside. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Paul across the timeline. Down 8. To Nowitzki. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense.
Light him up.
Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Paul into the front court. His team down 9. Down low, Gallinari. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Can't convert the free throw. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Schroeder with the basketball. Down by 15. Not going down for him this time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Got it.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser-focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Here's Schroeder with it. His guys down big. Whoa! What a finish! Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down a bundle.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. For 3, another chance. To Murray. Shot clock winding down. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here's a chance from long range. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books here in game number 5. Jay and I back with more after this. This is the first round of the West playoffs on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we
got this. Let's go.
Schroeder picked up by DeJounte Murray. Paul to Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki. 3 for 6 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Murray with it. Lead stands at 7. To Rudy Gay. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder, 2 of 4 now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
DeJounte Murray. From long range. Well defended. Schroeder with the basketball. Down 3. To Nowitzki. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Nice pass to set things up. Paul, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Here comes the screen. To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Adams. Schroeder. Takes stock of the floor. LaMarcus Aldridge. Tips it. Murray into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Here comes the screen. 4-3. Not easy.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We have reached the break in this pivotal Game 5. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Spurs will start the second half with a narrow lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible, and if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. Have a look at the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder aren't down by too much at the half.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Spurs in possession. Patty Mills picked up by Schroeder. Driving right to the basket. Lets it fly from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Schroeder against the Australian. Knocked loose. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. OKC ball. Great pass to set it up. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jakob Poeltl pins it. Thunder reclaim it. For three. Can't get the bounce. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's Schroeder with it. His guys trail by 10. Here comes the screen. Robertson sizing up Bellinelli. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He missed it. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Spinning shot. Won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Mills in possession. His team on top by 8. Off the assist.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
The rebound taken by San Antonio. Bellinelli, defended by Robertson. Patty Mills. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder, trailing by 10. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Mills in possession, looking to make something happen. The drive, right to the basket. Andre Robertson with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Schroeder with the basketball. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Second violation. Schroeder to Korver. From the outside, no good.
Big pick right there.
To Patty Mills. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Schroeder with it. The margin standing now at 7. To Korver. Fires the 3, steps out and hits.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
Spurs have it. Patty Mills.
Got him. D up, baby. D up. Got you.
From long range, that's how you defend. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys trail now by 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
4-3, smothering D. Schroeder with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. Shot won't go. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Here's Schroeder with it. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Robertson matched up with Bellinelli. Goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. San Antonio with the basketball. 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
For 3, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
That ends the third quarter. The Spurs have the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. Trey Lyles sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now Paul with the basketball, trailing by 4. Jakob Poeltl with a piece. That's his third block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down 4. To Paul. Beyond the arc for 3. That no good. Off the mark. Here's a chance from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
To Schroeder. Chance for Paul. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Oh, had him going there for a second. DeRozan, and it's good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
The Thunder will use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. And counted at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Fires Fires the three. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
The Thunder have the possession. Paul. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Can't connect. It's the Spurs who are victorious. And they're moving on to the second round of the NBA playoffs. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
The Spurs are one step closer to a championship with today's win. Still, the journey is far from over. They've got to stay focused. They want this journey to end with the Larry O'Brien Trophy in their hands. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder.
We're hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
somebody can't relate.
Black Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in danger. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
So, last night's game. You said...
I said, excuse me, not to be surprised when you see who advances to the second round, Max. I told you who that was going to be. I told you it was the one. Repeat it.
The one.
Yes,
True.
I was right. I was right. Yet again, because I told you this dude was going to turn it up to a high level. Why? Because he only knows one level. A high one.
All right, listen, slow down there. One playoff advancement does not a superstar make.
I'm calling it like I said, Max Kellerman, and that's what I saw. A superstar in the making. Somebody with the potential to be the GOAT. That's right, I said it.
Come on, get your oven mitts ready. That's a hot take. The GOAT, come on.
It's a bold statement, but those are the only ones I know how to make, particularly when I'm factual and accurate, which is almost always. The bottom line is simple. This kid has taken them to the second round. Now let's see where he takes them, how far he's going to take them from here. He could go all the way.
No.
There you go, being naysayer Max again. I'm going to say no to you as well. You'll learn. Eventually, you'll learn.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. You done it what? Leave me alone. Run it out the box. Leave me alone. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little. I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called. Yeah. Leaving them gone. Yeah. She dropping the top of my car, ayy. I cannot click, man, she playing her part, yeah. Ayy, life is new, I let dark, ayy. Asking myself, I walk, she leave her like in the dark, like.